everyone, my name is Shasta Minton and I am providing you guys with this video blog just to recap the information outlined within our text this week, as well as some of the videos that we were provided with to review, that is going through the different professional counseling skills that we are working towards developing and should be utilizing with our clients in the future. First and foremost, I immediately picked up on the nonverbal cues that the counselors displayed. They were very engaging with their clients. They made sure to lean into their conversations. They didn't sit with arms crossed or legs crossed or turned away from the clients. They really eluded kind of a nurturing, comfortable environment where they were fully engaged with the client and fully had their attention directed on what exactly they were saying. They also made sure to utilize appropriate eye contact. They made sure to not be distracted by looking at cell phones or reading through emails or on a laptop. They gave their clients their undivided attention for the duration of that session. Another thing that I noticed within the clients and the counselor sessions were that the counselors made sure to, most of their questioning was open-ended questions. So they made sure to only ask the clients questions that would elicit more discussion and more response from them. So that looked like, tell me more about that situation, or can you explain why that made you feel that way? Or can you go into a little bit deeper as to what that experience was like for you? That really gives the client a sense that they are the owner of this story. They are the owner of their emotions, of their time spent in the counseling session, and they are the driving force of the counseling session. And it really puts the ball in their court and shows that it's not the counselor that's the expert on the situation, but instead the client. I also noticed that towards the end of the sessions, the counselors always did a really good job of paraphrasing or summarizing the things that were discussed within their session for that day, just to make sure that the counselor didn't misinterpret any information and that the client felt like what they had said was in fact what the counselor heard. So that can always be important, because sometimes we come to our own conclusions and we might hear or interpret something differently than what was originally intended. I would say that these counseling sessions appear to be fairly typical of what I would imagine a normal counseling session would be. The only thing that I really noticed that stood out to me is how forthcoming the clients were with their counselors, and we're not privy to what their relationship was, how long they've been in counseling, but I know with my own personal experiences in sitting down with especially kids, sometimes it's much more difficult to get that conversation flowing, and sometimes it takes the counselor asking multiple open-ended questions, and there's multiple moments of silence before that level of comfort is reached and the client feels like they can open up and really start to express themselves. It seems like these clients, they were already fairly comfortable with their counselor and they were fairly confident in their ability to fully express themselves. I would just be curious as to how common it is for clients to be so fully comfortable right off the bat.